So this is day 11 of building iOS apps until we make 100 bones. So let's kick off. And yeah, let me add some context for where we left off last time. Pretty much, I think I had said that we might be able to deploy it to the App Store Connect by this episode, but I vastly overestimated the number of manual tests that had to be done. And if you guys can see, there's a good bit. So I've been working on these off the stream, but there is about 30% of them that I can't do until I put more info to the App Store Connect. That is because probably like 35-40% of these tests require the user to have pro access for us to test out the things that are in the pro access. And since I'm testing it now on test flight, which I can pull this up for you guys on my phone and show you guys. So I have Pulsio on test flight now, but because that, it actually like mocks up the real, like when you go to make a purchase of something on an app that's on test flight, it goes to mock up essentially like Apple's legitimate subscription plan or in-app purchase, which in this case, it's a single-time purchase. But nonetheless, I have to actually submit that portion to the App Store Connect first before I can even actually get that to like be test-worthy in the production environment. Prior to that, all the purchasing stuff that was done was like mock-up stuff, so it wasn't like real. But nonetheless, we still have to do a lot of these tests. I figured I'd go over some of them on the air. And to note too, like probably, let's see. I skipped section 1 because I did do section 1. That was a free tier. I skipped section 2, and that's recording flow stuff for the pro tier. Section 3 is skipped because we need to have the pro tier on there. 4 is also, I did 4. I did section 4. Section 5. I did section 6 and section 7 as well. But so pretty much just left is like that doesn't need to have the purchase done. I mean, I could do like this onboarding, which is just pretty much just like the onboarding flow slides from where is that? Yeah, onboarding view and settings. So I mean, at this point, I feel like it's probably best to just go ahead and get that App Store Connect submission stuff done. And then just go ahead and just finish testing all the rest of the stuff. That way I don't have to worry about it later. But what I was saying earlier, to note that probably about like every 4th test I found something that broke. And then, when you're doing this kind of stuff, you have to like go and implement the fix and then redeploy the code base, a new build out to test flight. So it's like this giant process that it's not like I can just fix one thing and just continue on to the next test. Like I have to, if I find a bug during a test, I have to fix the bug. Then I have to make a new build. Then I have to push the build out to test flight. I have to update the app in test flight with the new build on my phone, and then repeat that test and then proceed forward. So that's why it's kind of been taking so long. So I don't know. It might be done Thursday. I mean, technically, actually, I mean, I could probably do it. I could probably like one-shot it in like a 24-hour time frame, but I do have some like actual work I got to do too. So I haven't been giving that much effort into it. Nonetheless, let's get moving on something on here. I did do some work earlier on it, and I realized that the unit test, when I pushed it up the pipeline, they failed in GitHub. So we're going to try to knock that out. And I don't know if that's because there's a discrepancy in the unit tests after all these changes that I made. Holy shit. So let me just see what's going on here. Yeah, something's wrong with action item. Okay, that is a lot. Failed to find unique match for NS entity description to match an object subclass. I do know that a lot of stuff in action item was changed in those last changes that I made, so I'm assuming that's a problem, but it seemed to have passed the test locally, so I don't know. I don't know if I want to give Claude this entire... That is a huge... How many lines of errors is that? Holy shit. Yeah, 2,500 something. Okay. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell Claude.
We're bringing this back to life. We're picking up where we left off and on again. We never quite could forget, 'cause what we got so intense.
All right, I'm telling Claude that it broke in the pipeline, and I'm asking it if no, it can do it itself. Okay, I guess it can just run the pipeline locally. That would not have to paste all these 2,500 errors that are in here. Okay, never mind. I can't believe that's not installed already. Okay, I want to install it anyway. Do a brew install GH. I'm gonna do that anyway, but for future, I'm surprised it's not already in there. All right, let me paste this entire sucker in here for it. But I know that's probably that's gonna take a lot of tokens. You know, it'd be interesting. It would be interesting to see what my usage is at after I before and after I run this next prompt, because I brew installed GitHub, but now I just want to do this for scientific reasons. Now I just want to find out how many tokens this is going to burn.
I need to know why you're all about me. A miracle. How are you so carefree? Living
Oh my God, come on.
I'm running in circles. Help me find my way to your atmosphere.
Okay, good grief.
Don't shine in the morning. Would you take my hand? You have no fear. We can stay up.
Oh wait, actually, yeah. Let's look at the usage before and after.
Let me fall apart. Come and save me. I need you.
Usage. Let's see. Yeah, so right now we're at 1% usage for the next 4 hours, 21 minutes. Oh, please don't tell me that didn't copy. Please don't tell me that didn't copy. Oh, no, it did. It did. It was in my buffer. It was just being slow. All right, Leia, let's see. All right, 1%. Let's see. Let's run this prompt and let's see. Well, press enter. Oh, you know what it might be? Because I hit Control V like 3 times on my keyboard, and I think it's a lot of lines. It's freaking out, guys. What are we gonna do? Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that a third time. Yeah, it's freaking out. I messed up. I messed up. I can't even backspace it. I gotta wait for the third or fourth. Maybe I did it 4 times. I don't know. Okay. I wonder how much my computer's freaking out right now. Yikes. 97.9% CPU usage. Yeah, it's still not done. I think I must have done it 4 times. This is going to paste it in there a 4th time. Yikes. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I guess I did it 5 times. I don't know, guys. I literally just spammed it. I was like, why is this not pasting? I just hit Control V. Like, I thought just 2 or 3 times, but yeah, she's definitely being slow. Okay. On hindsight, this might not have been worth the scientific experiment. Installing GitHub CLI probably would have been the better thing to do, but hey, you know, whatever. Too late now. Let's give her a second. There's the 5th time. Good grief. Good grief. Okay, are you done yet? No? Six times. Okay. All right. While that's doing its thing, let's just fucking take a look at Twitter then. What do you guys think about this post right here? This guy says, software engineering is now a closed castle. If you weren't in it by 2021, you're officially part of the permanent underclass. If you didn't break into tech before 2022, you missed the last lifeboat. The quote junior role is dead. That I can agree to. And the lucky ones who got in during the zero interest era have effectively pulled up the ladder behind them. I don't think we did that. Quite the opposite, actually, in my case. But they're sitting at 300K salaries, 2% mortgages, while the rest of us are ghosted after 10-round interviews for roles that probably don't even exist. We aren't, quote, job hunting. This has to be written by AI. We aren't job hunting anymore. We're just watching a privileged elite gatekeep the only high-paying career left. By killing entry-level hiring, companies have accidentally created a permanent software aristocracy since no new seniors are being, quote-unquote, grown from juniors. The current crop of devs will have zero competition. This thing just pays fucking 8 times. Competition for the rest of their career. As the supply of experienced talent freezes or shrinks, their salaries will keep skyrocketing because there's literally no one to replace them. Yeah, it's probability speaking, like, that's just not true, because if they... Dude, I can tell you... finally, it's free. I can tell you, I'm not doing... I already feel like I'm doing enough people's jobs as it is for the last couple of years. I'm not doing any more, you know? How much more work can you do? So I don't know. Do you guys agree with that, or do you guys disagree with that? Maybe you're in a specific place where you do agree with that and you think all of it's 100% valid. All right, so finally we can do this, and let's refresh this guy again. Make sure that we're at our actual usage. So I know. Okay, 1%. Let's hit this prompt, and let's see how many tokens we burned just from sending that one fucking thing alone. And actually, let me keep this tab open here too, because we might want to look at this some other time. Yeah, we went right from 1% to 5% just from that one prompt. So, which I had a feeling. So yeah, in the future, it would have been smarter to just let it do it itself from the GitHub CLI. But oh well, you live and you learn. Now you guys can save tokens because of me.
Give you love you'll never want to share tonight. If the world isn't working the way that we found it when we were...
Somebody said in a comment, they're not killing entry-level hiring. The thing is that they aren't killing entry-level hiring. They're simply mass hiring Indians at the expense of Americans. Whenever you hear mass layoffs, you can be assured there's a concurrent mass hiring. Yeah, another person had said the same thing. They didn't kill entry-level jobs. They killed the assumption that a degree guarantees a career. Well, that's not the same thing, but anyway. No, we did not. Junior roles still exist, but only for Indians. Yikes. All right, so let's see this thing can figure out what the fuck is going on with the pipeline. I probably want to look at that too. I mean, this was a lot. go back to the top. Good fucking grief, man. Something definitely done goofed. That's for sure. Oh, not even to deal with Ivar store kit config file reference. You know, this might actually be Xcode build warning. First of multiple matching destinations. Wait. Yeah, no, I did. This past. Did I run those unit tests locally? Okay, the source kit error is the known indexing issue, meaning is auto generated from blah blah blah. Okay, build and run test verified a fix. Get a fix works. What went wrong? Every call that we had to this guy in this persistent container loaded with a fresh NS managed object. Wow. Didn't we have the same problem from like 2 weeks ago? Okay, so let's. Okay, so yeah, I did change this persistence.swift. And I don't know what that. Yeah, we're gonna include that anyway. That's fine. Okay.
Here comes trouble, putting on a show, like a domino, I fall. Another bottle, don't know what to say. Send me on my way to you. I know you're all that I want.
All right, I'm gonna push this up, and we're going to see if this thing passes now. Christian Soto in the hoose. Good evening. Good evening to you as well. All right, that's pushed. And the pipeline is running. Should we continue our normal workflow, guys? Should we just get back to Twitter in the meantime? Oh my god, I don't want to see this. This is me. This is me right now, guys. Clock in daily 9 to 5, come home, open laptop again. This AI side project will change my life. A few months later, realize you're just doing overtime for free. Training models, paying $200 a month for the privilege. I'm paying $100 a month for my subscription. Actually, escaped the rat race, entered the compute race. Yeah, you can say that. Oh, don't tell me this is failing. No, it's not. No, we good. We good, man. She's good. Calm down. She's good. What else? What else, guys? Speaking of, well, actually, we didn't talk about this yet. The WAR and IRAN, the male urge vacation in a war zone. Rooms usually cost $400, $800 a night. You can currently stay for $126 a night. There was a court ruling today that AI stuff can't be copyright. We'll see how that goes. Really?
Just find a line to hold on to this heaven above this hell. Your hands on the paddles, the waves you can handle. We've all lit a candle till
let me see if I can find that.
We've all been to battle, our cage has been rattled. We fall, but we fight until the victory.
Looks like you might be right. We got as of March 2026. As of March 2026, U.S. courts and the Copyright Office maintain that work created solely by AI are ineligible for copyright protection. Wait a second. Oh, the law requires human creation. But yeah, it can't be copyright. It can't be copywritten. So like, that's not so much in our benefit. Finalizing the AI can't be an author. Okay, but that it has to have a human creator as well, right? Felmer versus Perlmutter. Imagery, AI generated imagery. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I guess we'll see how that plays out. Damn, this thing is still running? Okay, it looks like it passed. It's good. It's gonna pass. Lovely. Great.
Just find a line to hold on to.
Okay.
Your hands on the paddles, the waves you can handle. We've all lit a candle till you're finally home. We've all been to battle.
All right, so I guess I'm not gonna do these all these manual tests online or on stream, but probably it'd be some benefit to go through this App Store Connect stuff and get that thing submitted. Yeah, so blocking item with the IAP set up in the App Store Connect. I mean, that's gonna be manual. Yeah, let's get to that blocking item AIP setup.
We fall, but we fight until the victory comes. We fall, but we fight until the victory comes.
All right, so I'll get the App Store Connect setup pulled up over here. Okay. All right, we want to go to where do we want to go? Yeah, that's not going to be in test flight. That's going to be in distribution.
It's too late to turn back now.
I'll probably need to refresh this page because I probably got logged out.
We got close,
yep.
We lost somehow.
Yep, that I did. That I did. And actually, this is going to be. I'm gonna have to split this a little weird because this is going to be like ugly. For whatever reason, the Apple developers and App Store Connect did not think that we would be moving our browser windows around a lot, because I tell you, it's very hard to navigate in here. You just like if I move this over, like half the stuff disappears, and there's no like hamburger menu like you guys just saw. I remember one time I was doing something in here. I was like, I don't see what it's asking me to do at all. And then I reopened the window and I was like, oh shit, that's why. Okay. Yeah. So what we want to do is scroll up nice and slowly. Okay, we need to go to monetization, which that's on the left-hand side, I believe. No. Yeah, monetization in app purchases. And we got to fill out all these fields. Oh, we have pro lifetime. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to move this.
turn back now.
Okay.
We got close, but we lost some.
First of all,
You don't know how to compromise, and I don't know how to say goodbye. Oh, if we can feel what we used to feel, if we can be what we used to be,
it's not called Pulsio Pro.
Your enemy. And if we can say what we want to say, if we don't live for another day, then I'll do anything to keep you here. I'll even be.
And I don't, because I don't know in the back if we have. Yeah, we'll edit the existing one. Okay. Update the missing fields, description, price, screenshot, review notes. It should move from missing metadata to ready to submit. Reference name, pro lifetime is fine. That's just an internal label. Yeah. The display name field, which you'll see, set to Pulsio Pro is what appears in the users. Okay. So let's edit this one. And let's throw this, let's add all this missing metadata crap in here. Yeah, Apple ID. Okay, set up availability. Let's do that. When available in all countries, which I think that's going to require us to do some other stuff. Price scheduling, add pricing. And we're doing a price of $5.99 USD. Next. Yeah. Currency translations. Most of these places are using USD anyway. Except for the Vietnam V&D is using the big $1,999,000. Okay. Okay, price scheduling. You can create offer codes to distribute free or discontinued or discounted offers. Okay, I can do that later. Ads realization. Let's see. Link IP. Okay.
Just let go. Breathe me in and let your spirit flow. Take a chance and enter the unknown.
Okay.
I am with you wherever you go.
Offer codes.
My blood is rushing. You give me something no one ever could. Love and romance and can't stop this dancing. Never felt so good. Will you follow me into the Neverlands? I will be there. No pain will ever meet us here again. Let's take a chance at Neverland. Neverland. Yeah.
Okay.
Neverland. Will you follow me into the Neverlands? I will be there. No pain will ever meet us here again. Let's take a chance at Neverland.
Okay. Now just add English US localization. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Display name Pulsio Pro. Description unlock. Let me make sure this doesn't sound retarded. Unlock limited recording time. Record meetings up to 6 minutes one time. One time purchase. Yeah. That's just dandy. Why is there so many spaces in between here, dude? What is you doing? Mm-hmm. Oh, this is too much. That description is too long. It needs to be only 45 characters. Or 55 characters, yeah. Okay. We'll do that. Period. Unlimited recording time up to 60 minutes. Okay. Image optional. Yeah. So for now, tax category, you're responsible for selecting and maintaining accurate tax and blah, blah, blah. This app purchase will use X app category. Match to parent app. We do need screenshots for this. This is not optional. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we are going to have to get a screenshot. So let me boot up the simulator so we can do that. As long as the world is turning, I'll be by your side. We'll keep the fire burning. I'll never okay, so we have to let this thing run. It's fine. That's fine. We'll let it run for 3 minutes. Where's my simulator? Oh yeah, I have to press play for that to show up. Duh, Josh, come on. There we go. All right, we need to get a screenshot of the paywall view, I believe. Oh, nice. I can actually just use the screenshot button. That would be amazing. That way I don't have to actually, can we just do that? Can we get to the payroll view from settings? I think so. Maybe not. What's it doing? It's freaking out. It's lagging. Okay, yeah, we can do that. I can do the upgrade to Pro. So let's take that screenshot. Great. Okay, but where is that screenshot going to be saved locally on my computer? Is what I'd like to know. Does it actually end up being in photos in here? No, it's not. Lord, please. Help a brother out. Let's see if it's in my, oh yeah, no. Yep.
without your face. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship.
Okay, I'll call this screenshot.
All right, so let's, now that that's done, is that guy? Looks like it wants to suggest to skip review notes for now. I think that's it. Asked if we should be good boys and give them review notes anyway, so that way at least the people that are going to be reviewing this have a little bit easier time. That might be nice to us. I did have some issues the last time I submitted something, and I was like, but what you asked for me is done. And I had asked them to do it like 2 or 3 times, and eventually they just stopped responding, and they just like accepted it. So I don't know, guys. There's some conspiracy theories going around on the internet about the App Store approval right now. Okay. Saving that. Now, let's go back to, let's see. Okay, it's now under status, ready to submit. Okay. Go to the version page. We are. Click plus select. Wait, go to the in-app purchases and subscription selections. I think we should need to go to the subscription selection. Wait a second. What? Yeah, we are in the in-app purchases section.
There are 3 sections. 1, pricing. 2, in-app purchases. 3, subscriptions. We are already in the in-app purchases.
Wait, before I submit that prompt, let me make sure there's no way to submit it in here. I mean, I did click save, right? Okay. That was not what we wanted to do. Next step, install the latest test flight build on your device and test sandbox purchase. I don't think this is gonna work. And I also don't understand why a new build would be required for that, but okay, that's fine. I guess we can just... I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, you're right. I am right. That's right. No new build needed. Okay, so let's see if it's he was correct. Let's go to test flight. Let's open this. Okay, so I mean we can see the paywall view in the app now from the app on test flight. So let me click the purchase button for lifetime. Okay, cool. The Face ID pulled up. Let's try it. There you go, boys. We're all set. All right, I guess all that really was missing was the metadata, probably for the price itself. And there we go. We got it set as a pro lifetime. Amazing. Claps. For the warmth of your embrace, as my heart is burning, you were fire without a trace. I can see your outline. You were front and center. Yeah, so I guess that's all that was needed in test flight to get done. Okay, so now, yeah, we have deferred test, manual tests that I had to do. We got sections 1 through just 1.4. So just this last one, I have all of section 2.
It says 4 tests.
I got all of section 2. I have all of section 8 that I need to test as well. And I don't know why it's saying just 9.3. There's a lot more. This is all all of section 9 needs to be tested. All of section 10 needs to be tested. And 11 and 12. Oh, you know what? It might just be referring to the tests that were blocked from that metadata being missed for the in-app purchase. So, but nonetheless, you guys can see I have a metric fuck ton of tests I need to do to let them this. Which most of these are pretty easy to go through. And I just don't know whether you guys are gonna want to see me sit there and do that or not. Because originally I was supposed to come to the stream and we were supposed to deploy live today on the stream, or submit it at least to the App Store Connect. So other than that, let me think of what else. I think just the manual test. I don't think any of these really need to be retested after the changes I made. Although I'm probably going to be a little OCD with it and probably retest them, just some of the stuff just in case. But I mean, I was even testing it today, and most of it was working pretty damn well. I was actually pleasantly surprised. I think I mentioned earlier in the stream, I did have to do 3 significant code base changes or was it 4 of them? But 3 or 4 for the manual test that did not pass correctly. So I even caught some stuff that I wasn't supposed to catch. And there's also a good bit of user-friendly stuff changes that I'd like to make, but I don't think they'd be necessary for version 1 going to the submission to the App Store. I'd say it would be worth doing if we actually did net $100 from this app total, which I actually do think this app has the potential to do that. I think it's got a potential to do a lot more. It's actually useful for a good variety of people. I think probably maybe put that on a second version of it with some other little tidbits of things that make it look nice and shiny in the background. Yada, yada, yada. Buzzword, scaling, blah, 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 But yeah, so I think I can actually fully commit to now being able to deploy this to, or at least submit it to the App Store on next stream. So I'm assuming that I'll knock most of these out, which I will. I will probably be able to finish most of these relatively quickly. Just gotta not be lazy. So yeah, and I don't want to do that. Sit here and have you guys watch me do manual tests, unless you guys think that is interesting. But I don't think so. So I think we'll call that for tonight, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Later.